start with a brief background about the company. This company is recognized as the largest fixed line and broadband service provider in Malaysia, and it plays a very important role in supporting the country's digital infrastructure. In other words, it provides the backbone that allows Malaysians to stay connected, whether for work, study, or communication. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the company became even more essential. With the introduction of work from home arrangements, online learning, and virtual communication, people began to rely heavily on internet services. The demand for stable and high-speed internet rose sharply. During the Movement Control Order (MCO), network traffic increased between 30 to 50%, showing how much people depended on connectivity during that period. To respond to this high demand, the company worked to expand its network coverage and improve service stability. By mid-2021, the number of fixed broadband subscribers grew to around 2.5 million users. Despite the pandemic challenges, the company managed to achieve strong revenue growth and a recovery profitability by the end of 2021. Overall, this shows how crucial the company was in keeping Malaysians connected and supporting digital activities during a very difficult time. However, with this sudden increase in demand, the company also faced several challenges. The first major issue is network capacity and service pressure during COVID-19. When the MCO started, millions of Malaysians had to stay at home. Internet usage suddenly surged because people were using broadband for remote work, online classes, video streaming, and communication apps all at once. In just a short period, the network traffic increased by about 30 to 50%, which was far beyond normal levels. Unfortunately, the existing infrastructure was not fully prepared to handle this kind of pressure. As a result, many customers began to experience slower internet speeds, frequent service interruptions, and higher complaint rates, especially during peak hours. For example, users often face buffering when streaming or disconnections during video meetings. The company's technical and customer service teams also faced challenges. It was difficult to monitor and maintain the network effectively, since many employees were working remotely. The sudden rise in complaints also meant that customer support was overwhelmed, which affected response time. This issue highlighted how important it is for digital service providers to have flexible and scalable systems that can quickly adjust to sudden changes in demand. It also showed that crisis preparedness and fast adaptation strategies are essential to maintaining customer satisfaction and service quality. In short, while the company successfully kept the nation connected during the pandemic, the experience revealed the need to strengthen network capacity, upgrade infrastructure, and improve crisis response planning for the future.
When COVID-19 hit, TM made a critical strategic decision. They clarified their direction. This means prioritizing broadband and fiber infrastructure as essential national asset, specifically focusing on unifying and accelerating the nationwide 5G rollout. It was not just about keeping people connected, it was about ensuring Malaysia's digital foundation could handle the sudden, massive shift online. This intervention was not limited to city. TM executed a nationwide rollout. Urban hubs like Kuala Lumpur, Penang, and Johor Bahru received fast-track fiber upgrade. Suburban and rural areas across all states were connected under the Jendela initiative. East Malaysia saw active upgrade in Sabah and Sarawak, ensuring no region was left behind. This was a truly national effort, connecting Malaysians everywhere, from city centre to remote communities. Let's break down the progress year by year. In 2020 to 2021, during the MCO, network traffic surged 30 to 50%, yet TM maintained stability. Subscribers grew from 2.23 million to over 2.55 million. In 2022 to 2023, TM expanded fiber to rural areas through Jendela and partnered with DNB for the 5G rollout, pushing digital inclusion nationwide. In 2024 to 2025, by Q3 2025, unified subscribers reached 3.1 million. TM reported higher profit in 2024, and ongoing digitalization continues to strengthen long-term growth. The results speak for themselves. First, network resilience maintained during unprecedented demand. Second, sustainable subscriber growth, adding nearly 1 million customers in 5 years. Third, financial performance remains strong with profit growth noted in Telekom Malaysia 2024 report. These insights are supported by sources including the in 2035, Malaysia Wireless 2035, TM News 2024 and the Star 2025. By clarifying their direction, TM did not just survive the pandemic. They strengthened Malaysia's digital infrastructure for the long term. This intervention proved that with clear strategy, nationwide commitment and continuous investment, crises can be turned into opportunity, building a more connected, resilient and digital Malaysia.
Alright, now for this issue, I'm focusing on the pressure faced by Telekom Malaysia's network during COVID-19. When the pandemic started and the MCO was announced, internet usage increased almost overnight. Suddenly, everyone was working from home, attending online classes and depending heavily on digital services. This created serious pressure on TM's network capacity and service quality. So instead of reacting randomly, TM took clear approach by clarifying its direction. The company decided to focus its resources mainly on broadband and fiber services, since these were the most critical during the crisis. Even though internet traffic increased by around 30 to 50%, TM managed to keep the network stable. This shows that having a clear priority helped the organization manage the sudden demand more effectively. Over time, this strategy paid off. The number of subscribers continued to grow and service reliability was maintained despite the challenging conditions. Overall, this intervention was effective because TM stayed focused, support the national digital shift and also ensured that customers could stay connected during a very difficult period.
Issue 2, Operational Strain and Employee Stress. For Issue 2, the main problem faced by Telekom Malaysia was operational strain and employee stress caused by a sudden increase in workload during the COVID-19 periods. When movement control orders were implemented, many people shifted to work from home and online learning, which caused a sharp rise in internet demand. At the same time, workforce movement was restricted and the number of on-site staff was limited. This situation led to a very high volume of service requests such as installations, repair and technical supports. Complaints increased, resolution times become longer and employees experience stress and fatigue. As a result, employees' morale and efficiency were affected, which further pressured daily operations. To address this issue, Telekom Malaysia implement an intervention focused on increasing productivity through organizational and digital change. TM recognized work processes by introducing shift system and redeploying staff across departments to better manage workloads. Coordination between technical installations and service team was also improved to ensure smooth operations. In addition, TM adopt digital system to manage work orders, customer complaints and scheduling more efficiency. AI and automation were used for network monitoring and task management, which help reduce manual work and save time. So overall, this intervention helped control service backlog, reduce employee stress, improve service efficiency and support employees during a very challenging period.
Today, I will walk you through 7 key outcomes of this intervention, supported by concrete data from Telekom Malaysia 2024 Integrated Annual Report. So now, let's begin with the operational efficiency. Prior to the intervention, many of Telekom Malaysia processes were manual and paper-based. The shift to digital platform fundamentally transformed how work was organized and executed. According to page 97 of the 2024 report, Telekom Malaysia implemented comprehensive digital workflow system that automated routine administrative tasks, streamlined communication between departments, and also provided real-time visibility into operational performance. This digital transformation reduced manual processing time by approximately 40% in some divisions. The impact was immediate. Teams could process service requests faster, coordinate more effectively across departments, and also maintain consistent service standards even as demand fluctuated dramatically. Building on this digital foundation, Telekom Malaysia tackled one of the most visible symptoms of operational strain, that is service backlog. During the peak of the pandemic, installation requests sometimes stretched to week-long waiting period. Through what Telekom Malaysia described as better task allocation and cross-department collaboration, details on page 102 of their report, the company implemented a dynamic resource management system This system matched technicians' skill, location, and availability with service requests in real time. The result was a 65% reduction in average backlog days within 6 months of implementation. Importantly, this was not achieved by simply adding more staff, but it was accomplished through smarter system design and breaking down silos between technical, installation, and customer service teams. Now let's discuss what might be the most impressive outcome: automation. Telekom Malaysia invested significantly in AI-driven automation system that fundamentally changed how routine tasks were handled. According to page 98 of their report, this system saved an extraordinary 36,784 hours in average handling time in 2024 alone. To put this number in perspective, that equivalent to having 18 additional full-time employees working exclusively on task handling for an entire year. The automation initiative ranged from intelligent network monitoring that predicted failure before they occurred, to automated ticketing system that routed issues to the right specialist without human intervention. This was not just about saving time, it also was about allocating human intelligence to where it mattered the most: conflict problem solving and customer relationship management. Complementing this large-scale automation project were what Telekom Malaysia called automation MVPs, minimum viable product for automation. The company deployed over 200 of these focused automation solutions across various departments. Each MVP addressed a specific recurring task that previously consumed disproportionate amount of employee time. For instance, one MVP automated the processing of routine customer inquiries, reducing response time from hours to minutes. Another streamlined equipment in inventory management. Collectively, these 200 plus automation MVPs enable what TM described as more tasks complete daily, not through longer working hours, but through eliminating friction and redundancy in everyday workflow. But technology alone doesn't transform organization. People do. Recognizing this, TM made an extraordinary investment in employee development. In 2024 alone, the company trained 16,098 employees through 812,430 total hours of development program. This averaged to approximately 15 hours of training per employee. The curriculum was not generic. It was specifically designed to equip employees with the digital skill needed to thrive in Telekom Malaysia transformed operational environment. So, program ranged from technical certification in network management to soft skill development in digital communication and remote collaboration. This investment in human capital ensured that technological advancement were matched by human capability, creating a vicious cycle of improvement. The combined effect of this intervention manifested clearly in customer experience metric, Telekom Malaysia Complaint Index, a key measure of customer dissatisfaction, dropped to 6.6, representing a significant improvement from previous years. This metric, detailed on page 102 of the report, reflect not just fewer complaints, but faster resolution when issue did arise. Customer experience shorter wait time, more accurate first contact resolution, and more transparent communication about service status. In an industry where customer satisfaction directly correlates with retention and loyalty, this improvement represents substantial business value created to operational excellence. Perhaps the most tangible evidence of Telekom Malaysia transformation comes from their network restoration performance. Prior to the intervention, only 38% of network fault were restored within 24 hours. Following the implementation of digital system, automation, and improved coordination, this metric jumped to 80%. This 42 percentage point improvement means that thousands more Malaysian households and business experience minimal disruption to their essential connectivity. The NR24 metric, network restoration within 24 hours, is not just a technical benchmark, but it is also a commitment to reliability that supports Malaysia's digital economy and social fabric. Telekom Malaysia journey demonstrates that true organizational change happens when technology processes and people advance together.
Alright, now it's time to wrap up this video presentation. This slide summarizes how TM successfully managed organizational change during the pandemic. First, TM's strategic focus on broadband during the MCO really helped stabilize operations and also increase subscriber numbers. This shows that the change decisions were aligned with what customers really needed at that time. TM also strengthened its digital operations by using AI and automation. These improvements saved thousands of working hours and restoration service rates. This makes operations more efficient and reliable. At the same time, TM did not neglect its employees. Hybrid working arrangements training and reconnection programs were introduced to support employee well-being. This results in strong organizational health score and lower burnout levels. Overall, TM did not just survive the crisis. The company used it as an opportunity to improve its system, support its people, and build long-term sustainability. This clearly shows a successful and well-managed organizational change.